The sun sets, casting long shadows across the city park. As darkness descends, a flash of russet fur darts across the path. It's a fox, a creature once confined to the countryside, now a familiar sight in our urban jungles. Across the globe, foxes are abandoning their rural haunts and venturing into our cities and towns. They're drawn by the promise of food, shelter, and a surprising new companion, humans. This is the story of how foxes are domesticating themselves, adapting to our world and forging new relationships with us. Gone are the days when foxes were creatures of myth and folklore, glimpsed fleetingly at the edge of a forest. Today they're our neighbors, sharing our spaces and captivating us with their cunning and curiosity. From London to Melbourne, Tokyo to Toronto, foxes are making themselves at home in our midst. Their journey into our cities is a testament to their adaptability and intelligence, a story of survival and evolution unfolding right before our eyes. But this newfound proximity also raises questions. How are foxes adapting to the challenges of city life? What are the implications for both foxes and humans? And as these wild animals become increasingly integrated into our urban fabric, what does the future hold for this evolving relationship? Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of urban foxes, exploring the science, the stories, and the ethics of this extraordinary phenomenon.
The concrete jungle might seem an unlikely habitat for a wild animal, but foxes are proving to be masters of urban adaptation. Their secret lies in their intelligence and resourcefulness. Foxes are quick learners, able to navigate complex environments and exploit new opportunities. They possess an uncanny ability to map their surroundings, remembering the location of food sources, safe havens, and potential threats. This adaptability is evident in their diet. While their wild counterparts rely heavily on small mammals, urban foxes have developed a taste for the finer things in life, or at least the leftovers we leave behind. Discarded takeaway containers, overflowing bins, and even the occasional dropped ice cream cone become culinary treasures in the hands, or rather paws, of a resourceful fox. They've learned to coexist with humans, recognizing that while we may pose a potential threat, we also represent a reliable source of food and shelter. Their cunning extends beyond just finding food. Urban foxes have become experts at navigating traffic, using underpasses and even zebra crossings to safely cross busy roads. They build their dens in the most unexpected places, under garden sheds, in abandoned buildings, even on rooftops, creating hidden havens amidst the urban sprawl. This remarkable adaptability is not just a testament to their intelligence, but also a key factor driving their self-domestication. As they become more accustomed to our presence, they lose their fear of humans, paving the way for a new kind of relationship between our two species.
The sight of a fox trotting down a city street, tail held high, might seem like a scene from a children's book. But this whimsical image reflects a profound biological process, self-domestication. Unlike traditional domestication, where humans selectively breed animals for desirable traits, self-domestication is driven by the animal itself. It's a process of natural selection, where individuals with traits that favor survival in human-dominated environments thrive and pass on their genes. In the case of foxes, self-domestication manifests in a suite of physical and behavioral changes. Urban foxes tend to be smaller in size and have shorter flight distances, meaning they tolerate closer proximity to humans before bolting. Their coats often display variations in color, a phenomenon less common in their wild counterparts. These changes aren't just cosmetic, they reflect a deeper shift in the fox's relationship with humans. This self-domestication process is not unique to foxes. It's been observed in other species that have successfully adapted to urban environments, such as pigeons, rats, and even some bird species. These animals have learned to exploit the resources and opportunities presented by human settlements, leading to evolutionary changes that favor their survival in these novel landscapes. The story of the self-domesticating fox is a compelling example of evolution in action, demonstrating the remarkable plasticity of life and the intricate ways in which animals adapt to a changing world.
Section 4. The Science of Fearlessness, Decoding Fox Behavior. The boldness of urban foxes, their willingness to share space with humans, has intrigued scientists for decades. What drives this fearlessness?
The answer, researchers believe, lies in the fox's brains. Studies have shown that urban foxes exhibit lower levels of stress hormones, such as cortisol, when compared to their rural counterparts. This suggests that city-dwelling foxes are less reactive to stressors, including the presence of humans.
This reduced fear response is not merely a matter of habituation, of foxes becoming accustomed to our presence. It's a deeper physiological shift likely driven by changes in gene expression related to fear and anxiety.
Researchers speculate that these changes are the result of natural selection, where bolder, less fearful foxes are more likely to survive and reproduce in urban environments.
But the science of fox behavior goes beyond just fear. Researchers are also uncovering the cognitive skills that allow foxes to thrive in complex urban landscapes. Studies have shown that foxes possess impressive problem-solving abilities and spatial memory, crucial for navigating the maze-like streets and finding food in unexpected places.
They've even been observed using tools, such as their snouts, to open containers and access food. These cognitive feats, combined with their reduced fear response, paint a picture of an animal remarkably well-suited to life in our midst.
Section 5. Unlikely friendships, foxes and humans finding common ground. The growing proximity between foxes and humans has led to some heartwarming and often humorous encounters. Stories abound of foxes befriending household pets, sharing toys with dogs, and even joining families for backyard picnics.
While these interactions may seem like something out of a Disney movie, they underscore the evolving relationship between humans and these adaptable creatures. Take, for instance, the story of Todd, a fox who befriended a Labrador retriever in London. Todd would regularly visit the dog in its backyard, playing tug-of-war and even sharing meals. In another instance, a family in Melbourne discovered a fox had taken up residence under their garden shed. Rather than shooing it away, they embraced their furry squatter, leaving out food and even naming it Freddie. These stories, while anecdotal, highlight the potential for peaceful coexistence and even companionship between humans and urban foxes.
However, it's crucial to remember that foxes are wild animals and should be treated with respect and caution. Feeding foxes, while well-intentioned, can lead to habituation and make them overly reliant on humans for food. It's important to appreciate these encounters for the special moments they are, without encouraging behaviors that could be detrimental to the fox's well-being. The key to harmonious coexistence lies in understanding their needs and respecting their wild nature.